When people think of Westminster, they think of the Houses of Parliament, they think of all the West End shops and theatres. What they don't realise is that there are so many young people who live in Westminster who live in high need. It's actually the fourth highest level of child poverty of any borough in the entire of the UK. And a lot of people don't realise how residential Westminster is. People don't know that right round the corner from, say, Marylebone High Street, you've got Church Street. And Church Street is the most deprived ward in the entire of London.
I would say one of the biggest challenge, which also connects with your previous questions about the challenges for young people in Westminster, is money. Young people want to make money, so going out and doing kind of recreational stuff is also taking a back seat because it's about economics at the moment. Even a lot of the crime, be it even the gang-related crime, people would say it's about it's a race issue, or it's a they don't know what to do themselves issue. A lot of it is money, it's economics, you know. And we're living in a borough where a very rich person could be across the road, and you want that. So you're going to find a way to get that.
This evening, one of the celebrations is going to be of performance, of culture, of collaboration, and also of the great work of the youth voluntary sector here in Westminster. If that's you this evening, give yourself a pat on the back. Let me see who's patting themselves on the back. Yeah, well done. Yeah, well done to you too. Introducing A Tale of Two Cities. So Westminster has a thriving business sector. We've got the royal family right over there. We've got Parliament over there on the left. And whilst being the fourth most deprived borough in London, there's a real contrast going on, and something that obviously has an impact on young people living in this borough. We've got some of the largest income and wealth and health disparities in the capital. Westminster has the third highest level of child poverty in London, with a year-on-year expenditure on youth services being cut. I guess you can say that those connected to this borough have their work cut out. But let's focus on the positives this evening. I'd like you to welcome a young Westminster Foundation member, DreamArts, who transform young lives through arts and therapy. For almost 2 decades, they've run award-winning projects across Westminster, and tonight members of DreamArts are actually here. Their experiments team are here. Young people aged 7 to 16, staying up past some of their bedtimes to be here with you to entertain yourselves.
So DreamArts is an outreach charity that works with children, young people and families. Children and young people between the ages of 7 and 25 and their families. And the way in which we work is to use creativity and therapy to help them transform their lives. We have a series of programs. One is the experiment program, where young people can learn singing, acting, dancing and learn to create their own new musical. And that takes place at the weekends. And that's with industry professional tutors, facilitators.
So at DreamArts, what we try and do is give them a chance to express themselves, a chance to make friends and build relationships with their peers and with adults, and give them a chance to do something positive and make positive life choices.
We have the Express program that runs 3 projects. One is Express Collective, where we work in collaboration with an organisation that already works with young people, but an organisation that have identified challenges that the young people may have. And then I would come in, I would have a discussion about their observations and the challenges that they have noticed. I will go away, I'll produce a bespoke arts-based programme, and then I'll go back and deliver with the young people, but in consultation with them.
I think the biggest achievement of DreamArts is to be able to get young people to work with others. So we have a leadership scheme that trains young people how to run their own creative projects, and many of those that have been part of that have gone on to become practitioners working with DreamArts. They've gone on to set up their own companies, they've become successful artists in their own right, or they haven't got involved in the arts at all, but they've used their communication skills and their leadership skills to become, for example, a solicitor or to become a shop manager. Because the skills that DreamArts develops, they can be used anywhere, in home, in school, in any workplace. And I suppose I'm proudest of the fact that young people that haven't been with us for a number of years come back and tell us how important it was to be part of DreamArts when they were growing up. It gave them a place and a space where they could be themselves, where they could try something new and discover something about themselves that stayed with them for the rest of their life. And that's what makes me proudest about DreamArts.
We've captured their case studies, and they should be on our website as well. We call them ambassadors, or DreamArts All-Stars, one being, his name is Luke. When I joined DreamArts, I was a dance teacher, and Luke used to come religiously to the dance classes. He would profess to having 2 left feet. I would agree, he did. I used to walk away with lots of bruises on my feet, but his enthusiasm was infectious. He came from a single-parent household where things were very difficult and he was moving a lot. He experienced, whilst on his way to a dance class, a very serious assault, but he was still determined to get to class because he felt that was a safe space, and we helped him with getting home and dealing with what happened to him. He then progressed onto our Street to Stage program, where he was a star in one of our musicals. He then actually went on to doing a few other musicals, and that ignited his interest in performing arts. Now, he kind of battled with wanting to get a proper job, as his mum would describe, or his community would describe, against doing performing arts. So he went and he studied architecture. But the pull to do what his heart desired was so strong that he left. And now he has since danced for Kelly Rowland. He's been in numerous West End stage musicals, The Lion King being the last one. And now he's just graduated from RADA.
Please put your hands together for DreamArts.
I have only been going to it for a year, but it still had a good impact on me. Because I used to not like doing extravagant things around other people, but it has improved my confidence. So, yeah. I never used to like to act because I thought that other people would judge me, and it improved my confidence. I did one school play, and that was about it. The school play was about a movie called Hairspray, and I was in one scene. I like that people make you feel welcome, and they're not trying to put pressure on you, and it's not like school where you have to do this and you have to follow a certain rule. Well, you do have to follow rules, but as in we made our own play and we got to use our imagination. I said it was one of the first lessons, and because we'd play games to warm up our throats and to get more comfortable in our surroundings. And it was one of the second lessons because I felt that I did feel comfortable when I played these games. We'd have to improve and get faster and faster, and we'd have to know what we were going to say next. And it made us speak more clearly instead of mumble. And I realised that they were trying to help us improve our confidence.
why?
Oh, what, just anyone out there, or?
In terms of the work that you do for DreamArts.
In terms of the work that I do for DreamArts, that's a really difficult question. I would say aspects of my different team members, that I find very inspiring. I would say outside of DreamArts, the likes of Oprah, the likes of, it's quite hard, the likes of other people that's really pushing for young people to hear a voice, especially young people that are facing particular difficulties or, you know, are vulnerable in some way, and trying to provide opportunities for them to take back some power and gain control in their life. It's really hard to name people right now because it's kind of thrown, but I would say also my daughter. Yeah, she teaches me a lot about what to do and not what to do, and what to say, what not to say. With young people, it's like, no, Mum, that's not cool.
I really like music, mainly because I just like music. I have no idea.
What would you like to be when you get older?
Whenever anyone's asked me that, I have no idea, because there could be anything I could become.
I think DreamArts does. I think it definitely plays an important part in supporting the community. And like I said before, it does because we bring something different to the community. For example, therapy can have a stigma with young and old, people from all different walks of life, but I would do therapy in the corridor if I have to, or on the estate block, if it means that I can provide a space for young people to have a supportive ear and a supportive other person to process what they're going through, so that they have better choices on how to react to situations, rather than just doing the default fight or flight. And we know what fight or flight can look like in our community. So, yeah, I think we are offering something different.
Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Oh, I never knew you were someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I know, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight.